Ladies, let's talk about being our authentic selves. As promised, I am back to give you a quick tip on being more authentic. I'm not saying that this is the only thing that you can do, this is the only way to go, but this is something that I do and that I work on in being authentic to myself. So this is really more of that internal introspection or reflection that I mentioned before. The one thing that I can say is very important when you decide to be your authentic self and you want to be a reflection of authenticity in everything that you do is don't stifle your emotions. One thing that I know people do in situations where you're trying to be strong, you're trying to deal with things, you are overwhelmed, is you don't want to fall apart. And I get that. That's important. When stuff is hitting the fan, so to speak, falling apart is usually the last thing that you can do. And as a woman who has been through her share of crises, I definitely can understand that. But one thing that I've noticed that people do all the time, and even men are notorious for doing this, and they don't verbalize it, but is that you don't allow yourself to feel emotions. So say something happens and you are really sad, or you're really disappointed, or you're really frustrated. Typically what people do is they eat their emotions in a way to, I don't know why. For me, if I was eating my emotions, it was as a way to be to not seem weak or to not fall apart. It's like I don't have time to sit here and cry about this. I need to just handle it. And what is not good about that is when you don't allow yourself to feel the emotions, you push them down, is that they don't go away. They just compact and build up until they explode, and then your emotions are either misplaced, they're directed at the wrong thing, the wrong person, or wrong event, or whatever, or they just they show up in the worst ways. People have nervous breakdowns, people tend to react poorly when it's not really warranted. Just a lot of different ways that your emotions can bubble up to the surface when you're not expecting them. So the one thing that I do when I am, doing my practice of authenticity, because being your authentic self is a practice when you've not been your authentic self for an extended amount of time. So you have to consciously be your authentic self. And in doing so, allow yourself to feel the emotion. Don't wallow in the emotion. Don't, do a head dive and swim around in the emotion. But when it comes up, experience it. If it's hurtful, it's okay to hurt. If you're mad, it's okay to be mad. If you're happy, it's okay to be happy. Even in situations where you feel like your happiness is not appropriate or won't be appreciated or whatever, feel the emotion. So then you aren't pushing your emotions down, and your emotions are a part of your authentic self. They are a very instinctual, innate part of being your authentic self. So that's my quick tip for our practice of authenticity. If you have any comments, thoughts, you want to share a video about some things that you do to be your authentic self, I would love to see them and share them with others. And I look forward to the next time that we talk again.